Hello, this is LJ Motivate for you. I received a DM regarding a girl. She said she was asking me actually. She was like, LJ, that she have a guy that she had a baby with, and they seems to be having a lot of arguments recently. But I think it has to. She was like, he has to do it like she requested him to give her some money for the upkeep of the baby. But anytime she's trying to ask him for support, he gets really angry. He start screaming, and the next thing he put the phone down and he don't call her. And I said, this is a very, it's sad, but it's very interesting because I like to make video concerning this type of a thing. Now, why do I just have this phobia? Like when a girl, I have phobia, like dating or even encouraging anyone to date a man who cannot communicate. Because one thing with relationship, it's not about just lying down with a woman that makes you a couple. Relationship, a healthy relationship, if there is no communication, it's like going to the doctor and telling them that I need help, I have stomach ache, and they're telling you that, oh, we're just closing now. Can you come back tomorrow and you're in pain? How does that feel? So it's really sad. That's the reason why I believe that when a girl is dating a guy, I think the key thing that you should look out for is communication and listening. I just love guys that can communicate. I believe that's the reason why I chose my husband. I love a man who can communicate because a confident man, a proper confidence man, a strong man does not run away from communication. Because what happened? Communication help in resolving issues. Communication, it's help in sorting out things that need sorting out. It's like company. Imagine a company makes some business deal, right? And things did not go in plan, right? Or maybe there is a project, right, that company are working on, right? And they need to transfer the information to another department. Imagine they don't communicate and they just say, you know what, take this file and drop it there, and there's no explanation concerning that file, just giving an in-depth of what the file is about, right? What do you think is going to be happening to that company? There'll be misinformation, right? And there will be problem lying down that is not solved. It's not sorted, right? So, and that can encourage a build-up of a disaster. So the same thing happens to a relationship, having children involved, right? Because when two people don't communicate, when two people don't understand each other, then there's a problem. Who is going to be suffering? It's both of you, but the person that's going to suffer the most is the innocent child that don't even have a clue of what's going on, right? That's where you see two couple keeping silent treatment. A matured guy, any guy that happens to watch my video, I'll tell you one thing right now. A matured guy, a responsible man does not. A responsible man will never, ever keep a silent treatment with his girlfriend, the baby mom. You will never do that. You want to communicate. You want to talk issue out. That is what couple are meant for. It's already two human beings dating each other. You've got different personality, right? But when you come together to date, right, you're meant to understand and start getting to learn one another. That is what relationship is about, right? You don't just start having a relationship and you want to put the communication aside. Communication, it's one key, and listening, because without listening, how do we communicate? Without communication, how do we get to know each other? Without communication, how do we even know what the problem is? Right? So if you're dating a guy, if any girl, I empower mothers a lot, and I empower girls as well who are looking forward to settle down, right? Or who are in a relationship and you're looking forward to settle down. Date a man. There's a difference between a boy and a matured guy, right? A man who is willing to sit down without having an ego and just want to communicate and understand what the issues, right? What the issues are, and is willing to work on it. Both people, I'm not just saying just the man, including the woman, right? That is how you build a healthy relationship. You talk about issues, you don't run away. So why do I also use the opportunity to encourage mothers to build a relationship and build a communication with their children? Because this is how it starts. When you're nurturing children and you have never engaged them in communication, you have never developed a communication skill with your children, when they grow up, the only way they communicate is by running away from issues. Because it's like a child is asking, "Mommy, I want to understand certain things," and you say, "Oh, no, I'm not interested. We'll talk about it later. It's not important. Do it as I say." What do you think you're doing as a parent? You're teaching the child that communication is not important. But the best way to parent a child, right, is to engage them in communication when there are certain things that is not going well. Do not run away as a parent. Engage your children, communicate with them, so that way when you grow, they understand the power of communication and they understand how communication can resolve so many things, because you cannot just keep running away from your problem. It's like there's a problem and you're not resolving it, you jump into a different home, right, and start a new family. What's going to happen when the disaster come up again? You start jumping again to a different place. But remember, you could have just stayed where you are if you have chosen the right person in your life who is willing to listen and communicate. And I hope I got